Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up 10 new positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only 10 position holders. They are the ones that are feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you implore poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that, you know. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country, but you can employ a Senegalese man and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Boakai know that. Boakai know that. When we were there, the Boakai, we used to go to him and even feed Boakai because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the republic. I even worked with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate or people, and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect, because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagreed, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? Disrespecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the laws that they built, and Liberians sit out there and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Boakai man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time he's traveling, what he's doing is wrong, and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Boakai was not a change. Boakai was never the change. Those few people that believe that all the years, almost 171 years, they left this country, they wanted to come back because of where they were, there was no passion. They think that they can get in Liberia and lie, say they came for a change. There's never came for a change. Why they changing? To break the laws is why they changing? No. There will be a period, and we will check. But again, like I said to all Tunisians, and that's why you saw today, in the ring, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourself. Be together, recalibrate.
pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program. Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and for you back in Radio Land. The time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comments, your suggestions and recommendations the way forward. On our best, we can move our country to Mama Liberia. We disagree though, but we find a common ground and forge ahead as a people. Please be my guest. My name is Israel. Where we are here. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd day of September 2025. Let's take a just of our team song. Be back as we together again talk about our dear country, Mama Liberia. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Small Town Social Club International for, your road, your partnership. We'll talk about it. Let me say good morning to the peace-loving people of their country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. I greet you all this morning. Those of you across Montserrat County within the 17th electoral district. And let me say good morning to you. Maybe you are on your way to a job. You are on your way to your school campus, business area, or for that special occasion, and you are in tune to Kings 88.5. You are on the KK, you are on the motorbike, you are on a private or commercial vehicle. Let me say good morning to you all. And it is a great honor and a great pleasure to have you part of today's edition of the program. Talk About It on Kings 88.5. Those of you across the country, those of you following by radio, the social media, I'd like to say good morning to you. Our friends in the diaspora, good morning to you. And it's a great opportunity and a great pleasure again to be here. God has been faithful. God has stayed faithful. Let me say a pleasant good morning to those of you that are right now following the broadcast this morning, both in Liberia and outside Liberia. Let me say good morning. Let me welcome Jonathan Dolly. You're watching from your New Jersey resident, Richie N. Myers. Let me say welcome. Yvonne Coleman, you're watching from your JJY Community Gardnersville Supermarket. Extel M. Giplets, let me say welcome. Siaka Dazing, welcome. William Bayoga Jr., welcome. Amara Jala Kamara, you're there in Brussels, as usual, welcome. Bekonti Zien, you in Zweju City, Grand County, welcome. Abraham King Brown, you're in Yekepa, let me say welcome. Stephen Yakandi, you in Cotton Tree District 2, Lower Maigibi County, welcome. Honorable Donald Todi, let me say welcome. As a matter of fact, you devised the Deputy Chair for Administration, CDC USA, welcome. Bapin Paulie, you there in Johnsonville, welcome. Zave Selift, you in Claratown, welcome. Otaka Kau, you're in Maryland, USA, welcome. Roland W. Tour, you're in the Battery Factory Community, Japan Freeway, welcome. John Nober, you're in Upper Kawe, Samukatan Junction, welcome. Venetia Gianba, you're in the borough of Nikutown, welcome. Edward T. Pelson, welcome. George S. Wilsing, you're in Grand Crew County, Barclayville City, welcome. William W. Wulu, the official spokesman of the Liberian Civil Rights Movement, you're in Upper Kawe, welcome. Faith Kevin Bappin, you're in Block A189 Winston Purpland Road, welcome. Queenie M. Banks, you're in Moton Corner Road, welcome. Abraham Boga, welcome. George M. Wea Peking, you're on the Purpland Road, welcome. Angelina Robertson, welcome. Danishos Moluba, you at Baby Man Johnson VOA, welcome. Christina Benner, long time. Dwazon Lower Maigibi County, welcome. George Watkins Jr., you're in your comfort zone in District 13, welcome. Richard H. Ritchie, you're there in Todi, I'd like to say welcome. Tilo Eric, you there at your Baptist Seminary community, in your Baptist Seminary community, welcome. Benende Yanti, you're in Niku Town, welcome. Mohammed P. Zulu, you're in Kawe Jonga Town, welcome. James Koluba Moyala, you there on the Dupo Road, welcome. Siliki Tuare, let me say welcome. Stine Eto Tyler, you're in Badnersville Estate, welcome. Laha Masale, let me say welcome. You are the FDA Johnson. David T. Thomas, you're in Sino County, welcome. Jonah Wayo, you're in Stephen Talbot Estate, Bobotan Community, welcome. Charles Saley II, you are Dupo Road, Painesville City, welcome. Ojuku Davis, you're in Buchanan City, welcome. Weasei Papa Thomas, you're in Maryland, welcome. John Miller, you're in Rwanda, Kigali, welcome. Tina Lorenzo, you're following from Yekepa, welcome. J. Emmanuel Nice, you're in Johnsonville City, View behind Heart of Grace, as usual, welcome. God Wilson, you're in Fargo, North Dakota, USA, welcome. Boakai Zoda, you on the Merklin Street, Waterside, welcome. Usman Ansu, you there on Oro Vatan, welcome. Roberts Arsenal PS, I'd like to say welcome. Okay, so far so good. Achi Tape, let me say Sabas, let me just now miss people for the talk. Malu Fofana, you on 20th Street, welcome. Sebastian George, my son, how you doing? Welcome. Achi Tape, you there in Dallas, Texas, USA, welcome. Mary Masakwe, welcome. Siaka Dazing, welcome. Okay, so let's come down here. I think we've greeted every one of you. So let me say welcome to all of you this morning, including those of you that are following us on YouTube. we'd like to say good morning. I'd like to say good morning and welcome to each of you this morning. Elijah Pongi, you there in Lofa County, Foya City, Lofa County. Arvin Mane, you there in Grand Cape Man King Jaw. And Aaron P. Moluba, welcome. You there in Lower Sheffrin Township, Lower Maigibi County. But it's good to be here this morning. It's very, very good to be here this morning. I'm very, very tired. Very, very tired. But I have to come because I want to hear you out. So I have to try my best. But I'm very, very tired. Very, very tired. But I have to come and do what I do best so I can give you the opportunity. Because, you're depending on us to be able to air your view. And so when we're not on the show, it's something that hurts you so much. And we don't want to hurt you. And so we want to keep it going this way. But let me give you quickly this announcement. Like I said to you, every month, of course, we do a rally for Kings FM Support Basket. We do a rally. And so on Thursday, that is tomorrow, not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow, on Thursday, which is going to be the 25th, it's going to be the last Thursday in the month of September. And then we'll do this fundraiser for King Support Baskets to support the station. So I look up to you on Thursday. Our $10, our $15, our $1,000, our $2,000, $5,000, whatever the case, is going to help us greatly. And so please make sure you cue that. I can hear some of you say, oh, you don't get money again. It should not be your worry. The UPS, it should not be your worry. Let it be our worry. Let it worry us. It should not worry you. Yeah, it should not worry you. So like you ourselves, I know how do you worry about people who are not on your way. All right. So it's a good thing to be here. It's a very good thing to be here. And let me thank God first for all of you. And thank God for the safe arrival of the political leader, the former president of the Republic of Liberia, Ambassador George Manning Weah, and political leader of the Congress for Democratic Change, for his safe arrival back to his motherland. We're very grateful. And this is why we all pray for that he will safely arrive in the country. And we want to thank all of you, Liberians, citizens, Weahians, sympathizers, well-wishers that came on yesterday in your numbers to welcome your former president and your political leader. You did exceedingly well. You did extremely well. Those of you in the diaspora, there were some of you home, you couldn't make your way to the airport, but you were celebrating home. Those of you in the diaspora, you were following by way of the social media, but you were part of the celebration in your spirit. We want to say thanks to all of you. We want to say a very big thank you to all of you. You did extremely well. Your love is not just an ordinary love. When you loved, you loved. So we want to thank all of you. We want to thank all of the journalists that went there. We want to thank the police. Even though there are some issues with the police, but they did their own best at the 11th hour. But I can say to every one of us, Liberia is our country. Liberia is our country. If we cannot be tolerant as a government, what you will not do, listen, what you will do to us, do it to John. What you will do to X, do it to John. A former president, the former president of the country and political leader of the leading political movement in Liberia, was returning to his motherland. And his people decided to welcome him, to give him a rousing welcome. And let me say to you why seditions, Weahs, both home and abroad, choose to welcome George Weah the way they welcome him. George Weah is somebody who don't let all of these plenty people come in welcome. He wanted to come in quietly. But he wanted you. You. That in your mind, that look, there is nothing called CDC. There is nobody around called sedition. There is nobody around called reaction. Since we broke down their party headquarters, since we destroyed it, there is nothing called CDC and nobody called sedition. You think George Weah was not hurt the manner and form in which his party was treated by you? He was hurt. So his people decided to welcome him. And that CDC that say y'all use the airport to bring drugs in the country. Y'all use it as a transit point to allow people smuggle drugs in our country to kill our young people. It's not CDC that said it. You wanted to show your numerical strength. You wanted to show how tactical you are, and you wanted to protect the airport. You couldn't protect the airport. You couldn't protect the airport and drug schemes coming into the country through that very airport. So that John Weah should be coming in the country for you to show that you want to protect the airport. To show that you want to protect the airport? No. Citizens that left their homes, none of them went there dressed up in a reckless form. Those who hide their CDC t-shirt, they wore it. Those who hide their CDC bearer, they wore it. Those who had the CDC paraphernalia, they had it. Their banners in their hand, they were all dressed up and they were prepared to go welcome their political leader. If the police wanted to work in line with the CDC leadership, you have done the needed. What was important to do, you have considered it. Those people that left their houses, older folks, younger ones, they all went to the airport. What is about the RIA that you think today, John Weah can go to the airport? Even if the crowd was too huge, and you think they shouldn't be allowed, to enter the premises of the grounds of the airport, the vicinity, that whole area, because it will be crowded up, and there are people coming in, and there are people going out, which I agree with you. You could just arrange it with them. If you gave them a spot to be, that should be their spot. And you provide security there to be alongside with them. Because they're going there to welcome their political leader. What they were doing yesterday, that the same thing United Party were doing too. When you were in the upper, you are doing similar thing that what seditions were doing yesterday. They grouped themselves. They were celebrating. They were jubilating. We should not make this thing look like you are fighting war. You almost slaughtered up people yesterday. You almost killed people. You almost killed even journalists. You almost kill your own people. What kind of level of hate is that? You see, the records of this, the human rights records, so bad under this government. And Gregory, you can't, I don't know where that break guy I saw, but he tried to be calm a little bit. But the behavior of the police was very, very wrong. I'm coming to the CDC people, but I want to deal with the police. The police actions were very, very, very wrong. You can't beat on people. They are running in the swamp. You ran behind them. You ran behind General and telling you, say, we General, and you firing tear gas on them. Your own people. They went to meet people. They were not protests. It was not a protest. It was a gathering of celebration. You turned it into protest. You started firing tear gas among the people. You couldn't call the leadership of CDC and say, let the people dress off the road because, cars are coming, people leaving the airport. You decide to show your numerical strength. And you prefer to beat on the people. You grabbing people, putting them in the pickup. Why you guys so reckless? Why you guys running the country like we're fighting war? You took all the police from across Montreal, you carrying an RIA. Just because, George, we are coming. I don't understand how Gregory and you want to run this country. The thing you're doing, you don't want to control. Plenty of people here hold gun, they have gun, they fought war, they understand military tactics, they know how to fire. And now you're one. And now you're one know how to shoot gun or throw grenade or fire anti. No. There are people who are trained Burkina Faso in Libya. There are commandos that are in this country. It's not because everybody they choose to say we will not destroy our country. And so you think you can go, you run after the people, you tear gas other folks. Gregory. Then you say the people, you say you patrol rack. Let DNTV, because DNTV, I think they are connected with Spoon TV. Let it show the video of sedition chunking the rack. Stoning the police. How long did they stone the police? What prompted them to throw racks to the police? Show us the video. Is that what prompted you to open tear gas among the people? Huge crowd. Why is it you have killed people? It's going to be the justification for the police. You will start making this world bend radical. If George Weah himself will be sitting down there and be talking, say, I told you, I will come here, I told you to be peaceful. Here, people will be slaughtered. That's also something when the former president said, I can get vet with him. Because you can't be talking that kind of thing. And the people brutalizing your people. Your people, they are crying, they are in tears. They came to celebrate you. And they were brutalized in the manner and form. They opened tear gas on them. And you're still telling them, say, you'll be real peaceful. Even when they care, you'll remain. What kind of thing is that? You got to change that stuff, President. Former President, you got to change it. You got to change it. You can't be saying someone they open tear gas among your people who came to celebrate you. They came there for you. Jangako, even they were there with him. The guys that went there to deal with you. Anything you made them a brutalize you. The gathering yesterday, it was a protest for the police to have used excessive force on the people. To use excessive force on the people. And I saw that people when they got JMB's son insulting seditions. I saw that idiot insulting seditions. That one they call JMB's son. That one who have tongue, who don't even know how to talk. Opened that his mouth and said, Joseph Boakai can take all kinds of nonsense. Who don't even know how to express himself well. Who don't even know how to articulate. That non-entity, that buffoon, opened that his mouth and want to insult seditions. Responsible people that took up their time to go there. No, you don't do it, Gregory. You don't treat your people, my brother. They're here enough for you. You will not be there for life. You have no right to open it. You say the post throw right. We're right now. If there's throw right, it was a tantamount for you to open tear gas. You ran. I saw the guy running in the swamp. We generally tell the other police, they say, y'all be behind up. Y'all be behind up. Y'all be behind up. How can you tell the general to be behind you when they're supposed to be ahead of you? But the DNTV were doing it because they were saying citizens were throwing right. Because they were saying citizens were throwing right, citizens were throwing right. But you couldn't see the right. Was it the issue to allow the police open tear gas among them? Crowded up area. Some people carry their children. You open tear gas? Lord, let me tell you. CDC is a political movement. They have too much leniency about peace, 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 peace. Everybody want peace. Joe, yeah, that's the way you can be doing sometimes. You gotta become radical. Well, the people will take the election from you 2029 and say you peace man again. Because the people who will stand for you, when they hear you talking some things, they will get broken. It's always good to talk about peace. It's always good to talk about peace, President. Yeah, let me tell you. But where the people come brutal out, the people that came to meet you, no. I saw your Facebook page, you posted, CDC must be people, the security. Yeah, but they were doing their job. Former President, when you saw the citizen people going in the yard, Those who supposed to go in the yard, go in the yard. They post two around the aviation area. It is their right to stand. They should not stand on the road. So if the police said they were standing on the road, then they should have provided guardians for them. But may you be on the side. You're open on the side. Be engaging because you are service to the people. You should serve the people. But you open tear gas. Or in the near people start chunking rat. The rule, you want the rule of engagement? The rule of engagement, when the American opened fire, even they were still shooting the American, the Marines, they were still there until the commander couldn't start it because they rule of they even had him responsible. You can just show me any police officer that got wounded as a result of stone throwing, like you said? Can you show me police officers? Instead, we see citizens, we see reactions that were beaten and dragged and placed beyond pickup bar. How do you treat your own people like that? That Sanama Suan can't open a more and can't talk about cities people and rude people. How do you treat your own people like that, Gregory? It's not necessary, my brother. I saw one of the police guy came with Abdul Khan trying to talk because the police knew what they did was wrong. You can't tear gas a group of people like that. That were not there. They didn't go there with stones. They didn't go there with any weapons. No, they were harmless. And you said they were stoning you. So show us photos of police officers that was stoning hurt. Was it tantamount to opening tear gas among the people? People running the swamp, then you're firing tear gas in the swamp. Generally, all running the swamp, and you're running behind them. Nobody want to keep this country at war. But listen to me. Listen to me. If you think you will be too lenient always, no. Before you bab your heart, they will clear you off. No. With these people, don't be lenient. Be engaging. Or as you always say that they will murder sedition, they will kill your people, and you always just say, for peace sake, for peace sake. It's not because of peace sake you must beat on people because you want to beat on them. No. It's not for peace sake. It is the right of every Liberian to go to that airport. Joseph Baga was coming. Here, people didn't go there. They rent keke. They pay money to motorcycle to go park on the airport to wait for Joseph Baga. Why didn't they put there go? They allow these people to go there. It is the right of citizen people, and you brutalizing people as if to say they went to protest. You running behind women fainting. You open tear gas on innocent people, harmless people, in the name that they on the road and they who stone the police. You just lie every day. If somebody even throw rock on the police, you think that why you call the police to open tear gas? This is unfair. Which is why you want to protect the airport? Oh, we having dignitary, the compa people coming. What compa people? What compa? That 500,000 you want? What compa? You brutalizing your people. You say, where will get you money? You brutalizing your people. They see in the photo. They see you brutalizing your own citizens. You want 500 million? Which airport you want? That airport, the very airport where you can use? Well, when the president comes and says, we have first say bring something. That's why you want to protect? Because it's a job we have today. But if our Joseph Baga coming, you will carry people all the airport. All there. I understand that the crowd was too huge. Israel, the crowd was too huge, my brother. That is why the police, but the police was not engaging. Even if some of these guys, they got everywhere, there will be some people who will be that kind of way. Yes, overzealous. Oh, you can't rule it out. Everywhere it happens. But the police should exercise restraint because you are there to protect lives and property. Excess, don't mind these people. They are more decent, responsible, and intelligent United Party people than those hooligans and idiots. There are more decent United Partisans that I know than some of you who so rude and I don't know. The police should have exercised restraint because you see, you went there to provide security for the safe arrival of the former president. All you need is to safeguard the people. Because the crowd was too huge. Probably you don't have the kind of force, manpower. Be engaging. Your police officer, your dictions, the words that were coming from some of you mouth were so rude. You are not speaking as somebody who went there to protect life and property. You went there to destroy life. That is why you brutalize the people. You use tear gas on them because you didn't go there to save life. You went there to get rid of life. And that is wrong, Gregory. That is very, very wrong. If you think that they posture you a news for 2029, you got it wrong. Go. You get it wrong. Because nobody will let Joe we have to be talking about peace, engaging what people are dying. No. He ain't engaging with me in your office. Because when the people are tired, then they do their own thing. We have come a long way. Let me think the peace. CDC is part of this whole process. Let them do what they can do to protect lives. Do what is right. Because at the end of the day, the police, the police. Yes, the very CDC themselves too got their own challenge. Yes. Their own challenges. Now, when I say the citizens have their own challenges, because you are a leading political party, every time you gather, the government see you as a threat to them. Already you are a threat to them politically. When you gather, you show your numerical strength. You show to the world that you stay strong. So when they see you, they get envious, they get jealous, they get vexed in their spirit. They want to use every available means on you. And they look for the slightest mistake on your part. And then they use what they want to use against you. So that is why sometimes when George Weah speak, I also go there and say, yes, he makes some logic. Because somebody wants to get to you already. They are looking for a small mistake. So you kick that pen ties. And you see it? And I see what you do. They're already looking for you. So sometimes it's just good to play the devil advocates. Back off. Back off. A manager is back tomorrow, but future gathering of the CDC. You gave these people way. When it is on the main road and cars supposed to pass, you open the corridor. If the police know it, no way they will close that whole side and say, use the other side. It's not possible. Because they will always want to get at you. You are a threat to them. They see you as threat to their political future. Because they think they alone own the country. They alone own the country. So whenever you are around, they say, no, these people, let alone for slack. The tear gas yesterday against you was wrong. It was unfair. But again, you the seditions too, you yourself need to. There were some that I saw, there are some things you were doing that was not right. It was already proved. Now, I don't blame you because I saw United Party doing it too when Georgia are in power. So everyone need to work so that it will just go good for every side. But I think the police should exercise more restraint because you are there to protect life and property. And that property include the CDC people that will be available, or the United Party people that will be available, or the CMC people that will be available. Any political party that is available for whatever occasion, the police is under obligation to provide security, to save the life of the very partisans that are gathering. And I'm sure that's what the police intended to do yesterday. So the issue of coming on the road, though, know that just stay off the road, do your celebration, you still go through. And the police exercise restraint. Exercise restraint. But yesterday, the CDC people showed their love. They showed their support to former President Weah. And you know what the CDC people came out yesterday? They want to show to the world that CDC is still living and the break party headquarters down. We are the party headquarters. And that's why I admire Honorable Abu Bana Kamara. He said, these are the CDC, these are the party headquarters. And you see me, a party headquarters. They went around a party headquarters. That the whole party headquarters you see yes. So they were showing their numerical strength to tell the world that, look, you broke being, you broke structure down, but you didn't break the real being, the spirit of the people. So yesterday, I admire you. No matter what happened yesterday, but I admire you, seditions. I admire you, Weahians. You did your best. You did your best. And thank you. Thank you so kindly. The other one, I know they were explaining now. But my only caution to both sides, the police exercise more restraint. You know, every time CDC people gather, you know they can be overzealous and want to show their love for something, especially when I George Weah. But when you be always using tear gas, it's not necessary among a group of people You have killed some people yesterday, and you have been bad for the country because the human rights records of the government are going to be bad. Secondly, I hear all of you talking, say, oh, whoa. Yesterday, the president, I want to say thank you to our president, Joseph Human Boakai. The president spoke yesterday. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. Want to say thank you, Mr. President. But my own concern is how many minutes did they give our president to speak? How many minutes they gave each president to speak? That the class, all of you come and answer me. How many minutes they gave each president to speak? Because I saw the message, the speech of our president. When these things happen, it embarrasses all of us. You think that only the president get embarrassed? It embarrasses the country. It embarrasses the country. So because I won't ask that woman I was sitting behind the table, who are controlling the microphone? What went wrong that she called her? Or the microphone said call her by herself? It can call her by herself? Or they put her there and lower your microphone? Because our president was speaking, so the president even end his speech. He even go too shit because that's when they wrote for Joseph Boakai, almost inauguration speech. You go on the kind of program where you get different presidents, dignitary are seated. Everybody speaking for you think they put a gas system, 3 minutes ain't enough. You just come up with the specific issues. But why would they call out the mic? What went wrong? Who called out the microphone? What they call it for? The other president can't talk. Our president can't talk now. They call out the microphone. Already our president voice low. Then you call out the microphone? Why? And those of you that can read Joe Backer's speech, why you can read long thing for the papi? Why you want proof? You want proof that Backer can read so much? Because I heard some of you, the papi not using say that Jovia, you open that your mouth, you put it on Jovia. Joseph Backer stood over there to read. We pray for him. Jovia will not get nothing to do with Joseph Backer's speech. You say, yeah, thank you, papi. But when I Jovia, he will be doing He will not doing But who call him Mark? Because you get the papi. Legislative speech again. They small. I know that cabe bullshit. They pimple and they get ready to water side. I know that air wrote on. They wrote on it and they had get it. When you read one, you pass it. How you go get the president on the plane? Then I know woman there. She lowered the microphone. I know she lowered the microphone or she called on them. They gotta get me all ugly. That woman that goes in do whatever up. Oh, the president got a speech in his hand. The president, that one asking you, how many minutes? How many minutes? 3 minutes? Oh, 15 minutes? Yeah, 15 minutes they give the president over there. Oh, they gave him 15 minutes. So you mean the speech couldn't finish in 15 minutes? The method they gave to the president, it couldn't finish in 15 minutes. So it was more than 15 minutes. Oh, no, it was embarrassing, man. It was embarrassing. But I heard the president talking about who will be spending more 3.5 billion to where I get that money from. Yeah, look, you don't know how to impress the people. So the money the people were calling, where we get that money from Jenna? For women and girls. Women and girls, then somebody pump the people dollar here with top in it. You how the president up to now. We can see the president living back. The other thing made a woman better want to go to the back of microphone. I will probably go say that you talking about it. You talking that you just one official just pump one leg here. You talk about that one. All leaders, it was embarrassing. Yeah. So you mean our president spoke more than 15 minutes? Oh, some people got 10 minutes. Some people get. My man, we want to 10-minute class now because other president went there. They spoke. While my president went to speak, and then they load the microphone. That's the thing that concerns me. While our president went to speak, and that lady load the microphone. She mute the mic. Other presidents went there, they spoke. Malabio then went there, they spoke. But when it came to Liberia, now. She loaded mark. So you mean our president's speech was more than 15 minutes or more than 10 minutes? Or that 5 minutes they just get the paper there. And I want to level the paper there. I will not move on this stage. I will end the speech. No, all kind of things can happen to that UN General Assembly. All kind of things. I think the data to Georgia before, they call microphone Georgia. Yeah, because they will always do comparison. Georgia now be talking on stage there. UN General Assembly, they call Georgia microphone. Somebody help me in class. The hell they can do it, Because I showed that woman that certain figure Joe Baker called that made that woman ski and she could lower a microphone. 3.5 billion investment in girls. Elora, that certain money Joseph Baker called. That one made that woman say, no. I beg you, let me load the microphone. That money you call. We will get it. Maybe the woman friend pinch her say, you get that money, ni? We get that money. 8.3 billion. Wait. Well, what? Oh God. I beg you, this more. Wait, Matthias. Yeah. Kulao, why you go put that big money on the paper? The other thing made that woman load that microphone. Oh, Dio, me not need that way. Your way, me drink by class. Yes. For Baker to call you in 1 million, you go call 8 billion. You're lying. Class, you're lying. Let me go where you're lying on my president. I think we're talking now. That's why the paper put there. I come in. Where Liberia. Hey, man, where here? But I had something here. Boakai speech. Because I think you're talking, I won't believe it. And let me see here what a 3 billion was measured. You have the paper speech here. Oh, this speech was long. No, the thing was not long, man. For the woman to call our president. It was not long. I won't see the money what you're talking about. Say, oh, he said, through our agenda for inclusive development, Liberia will invest 8.3 billion over 5 years to transform lives with gender equity, youth empowerment, education, health. Masano Meleka. Not true. No. Look at the money the president called. 8.3 billion. That's what they said we invest. The government said, Joseph Baker said that what they will invest in 3 years to transform your lives with gender equity, youth empowerment, education, healthcare, and social development at the heart of our priority. 8.3 billion. 8.3 billion over 5 years. Oh. So that what made a woman call it the microphone? Because their speech not too long for her to cut the mic off. What went wrong? What did the president say that made a woman vex that she got to cut the microphone off on our president? What went wrong? What went wrong? When other presidents went there, they were talking. In fact, our president, when it comes to good English, and yes, sir, Liberia, we tap. No president in our hall can tell us, Donald Trump ever look at them and say, you speak good English. Which school you graduate from? Did you learn English in Liberia? No president at that General Assembly can brag and tell me, Sunasio, that Donald Trump look at them before and say, you speak good English as compared to my president. Then they went and that woman went and cut the microphone off. Beslo Yanti, there's a reason why you must rap the UN. Let she clarify why she cut the old man mic off. Or it time finish, or the message. But if their speech was not long, we didn't learn that Joseph Baker said too much that they will cut the microphone off. What he said? Or that the 8 billion you called that made a woman vex, and what we giving you 8 billion for? That what made them vex? It was embarrassing, yo. Already our president voice low. Then the woman went and low. Because when Boakai was talking, I was reading at 2 women. I was reading them because you call our president name, want to welcome His Excellency Joseph Human Boakai. She pronounced his name well because she knew that the men that were coming are Mr. English. So she got to pronounce our president's name well because Mr. English was coming. We want to recognize and welcome His Excellency President Joseph Human Boakai, President of the Republic. I say you smart. And they were aware that Mr. English was coming. Then Mr. English went there, you load the microphone. You load the microphone. Probably there's something the president said that woman, it didn't go down well with them. I don't know whether the girl, like why yesterday happened to CDC, call King say, push them away from the aviation sector. What I call King to the woman said, low him mark. It was embarrassing. Now the team could have for fun and can explain to the Liberian people why they load Joseph Boakai microphone, why they cut his mic off. She able to explain. None of them can explain to us. Jerry Lemay PR now you're supposed to come issue a special press release and tell the Liberian people why they cut Joseph Boakai microphone off. They can't do it. They can't do it. They said that the president was not saying the truth, that the people call him mic. Because you hear a man's speech here. You hear Joseph Boakai's speech here, President Boakai's speech. There is speech here. Eh? They talk about girls. When the girls have been raped, somebody, one of his officials raped somebody here. Up to now, we can't find the man. We know what the man is. Then you go talk. I see why that woman got vexed. Because there was something that Boakai said, that where the play Boakai spoke here. When he said, yeah. Fine. Yeah. He said, our commitment are clear. The president, we pledge zero tolerance for gender-based violence with massive awareness and public education programs and with dedicated budget allocation. Zero tolerance for gender-based violence. But one of your officials grabbed the people, 14 military hospital and pump up. Up to now, we can't see the man. Up to now, we don't know his whereabouts. Up to now, that child is still living in fear. So that other thing you said over there that made a woman vex, you lower your microphone and say, just leave that place because that's what you're talking about ain't making sense. Quite recently, somebody raped in your government. The person disappeared. We can't find the person. Look, that place is a place of opportunity. You go there, you hit the neck. They hammer on the neck. You see Manabio went there, he just spoke. Manabio told them, anything we are doing here, we still get African nation represented in the United Nations Council. We need Africa to be represented. He spoke. Now, look at what President Boakai said. He said, we will permanently ban harmful cultural practices. You hear it? Joseph Boakai said, we will permanently ban harmful culture. So, all of our culture, because of greediness, because of money from the West, we will damage our culture because we want money. Joseph Boakai said, he will permanently end it. His government will end it permanently. We will permanently ban harmful cultural practices. But the women can carry their something and say, pontia. Men can take men, woman take woman. Nobody buy it in their country. But they say, ban your own culture. Destroy your cultural heritage. That is why we got no culture in Liberia. Destroy your culture because you want money. So President Boakai said, we will ban it permanently. And I will give us money, we prepare. So there is nothing called culture in Liberia. No. Because we're willing to damage our culture. If we look at Canada, we destroy Canada for 5-star hotel. We destroy the heritage of our country, of our culture. But we are willing to damage the culture. Like we don't get no culture because we want money from the women. But the women are willing to tell you, say, don't do man thing. Man, woman thing, you can do it. You free, you are liberty. But they look at you and tell you, say, damage your culture. Damage the culture. Yes, please, yeah. That's what the president said. We will permanently ban harmful cultural practices. Our cultural practices are harmful. What do you say about other West African countries? What do you say about Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Cote d'Ivoire? What do you say about other great African nations that practice their culture, that go deeper into their culture? Oh, but because you want money, so the women tell you, say, buy it. You say, yeah, we'll do it, we'll end it. He said, what was once a 3-year moratorium will now become national law. Something that we ban, we put restriction on, but we make it law now. We turn it to law, supported by nationwide dialogues and alternative livelihood program. We will turn it, implement a national action plan for young women and girls to provide a roadmap for empowerment, voice, and protection. When you provide protection, when our girls have been raped, when your official will look at our girls and tell them, take out the pregnancy, I will carry you to the doctor. Don't put me in a situation I can't handle. When you will protect them, you should have demonstrated that thing now to protecting the girls. When that little child was raped, she's still living with that trauma. She's still living with it. And then you telling the you see, the women, you think the weapon don't know what happened in Liberia? The people know all that thing. That's why all that thing the President Boakai was talking to Paul local for loan, I must say, call it that man mark. Call it that man mark. That man, all that thing I'm talking about, all that thing he's talking about, that's something he's doing. So call it. I don't know why they cut his mark off. I don't know why they cut his mark off. Because the president, our program already clean and changing lives. Yeah, President Boakai said his program honor his government already changing lives. The Liberia Women Empowerment Project is reaching 36,000 business women across 6 counties. You hear Joseph Boakai? He said our programs are already changing lives. Which of the lives? So President Boakai told the United Nations that the program of his government is already changing lives. The Liberia Women Empowerment Project is reaching 36,000 business women across 6 counties, impacting more than 260,000 Liberians through increased income, resilience, and growth. You see the other lives? Is what the president said? That's what the president said. So who are the 36,000 women that are receiving money? And now the United Party women and your collect your pack fee of them, you're giving them small money, and you say this thing is not even inclusive. The women you're talking about is not even inclusive. It's not affecting women from ANC, CDC. No, CDC yeah, leave it. And not even there. Before I talk about CMC, Musa Belete Party, before I come to Alexander Benedictus, Yamatutus Cummins Party. We reaching, the project is reaching 36,000 business women across 6 counties. Where are the 6 counties named? Why did the president mention the 6 counties? That this little business, you pack your few United Party women together, you're getting small money, then you go tell the United Nations that you're reaching 36,000 women across 6 counties. Name the counties. Let we know those 6 counties you're talking about. Let we know those 6 counties the president talking about. In that county where he noted that they voted for him, he preferred that they take few women from there. And the president telling the people that 260,000 Liberian children, the money they get impacting 260,000 Liberian children through increase. Not Liberian children, but impacting Liberians through increased income. That means their income, their salary have gone up. Their salary have gone up. And there are growth. 260,000 Liberians. When bulk of the children here packing on the streets, they can't even go to school. When people are roaming around here looking for a job, they can't even get a job. But the president briefed, I see. These are some of the things. I want to be there. More color your microphone. I don't know, because the president's speech was not long, but I don't know why they cut his microphone off. And now they play Jeremy Piazza to put a hand on and say, excuse me, you're low, our president, why you call it the mic? You sort of ask question there now. He said the Realist Project support 53,650 vulnerable households with direct cash transfer to 16,000 families. Where you carry the money? Meaning women-headed household and business assistant to over 4,450 individuals. 80% of them women. Where? Your benefit from that thing the president talking about? Where? Maybe our women, what kind of women are benefiting from anything here? Why do women benefit? So BB number the president care what then you go say we invest 8.3 billion in 5 years. 8 point. Where the money coming from? Who come and take that money and give it to you? 8.3 billion. But me, my question I'm asking, why did Color our president mad. Why they color our president mad? Why they color the president microphone? But my sister, you should convince me now. I know that sister that man, Mataya or who, convince her. You gotta insult. Convince her. What the thing the president said, wait. The money that benefit from what Joseph Boakai spoke about? Matthias, you gotta call, you gotta insult us. You gotta insult. If you're a woman, then I don't know. I don't know how to describe you. And I will not describe you. Because my mother she's a woman. So I will not know how to describe you. You know, I know how indisciplined many of you, the Unity Party people, you are. I know how indisciplined. I know how rude you are. I know how arrogant, how intolerant you are. I know it hurts you because you don't have anybody to sit behind the microphone and talk about Joe Boakai. Because Joe Boakai is unable to do zero. So nobody will talk about him. Nobody wastes their precious time to talk about something that is not beneficiary. So when you can't hear, you can cause. You think I will cause you when you're a woman? No, I won't do it. I won't insult you. I got one sister. I love her so dearly. So I won't cause you. But it shows how limited you people are. It shows how limited you people are. So I will take you off our platform because you are a decent person. All right? So you, no matter your girl, you will say, "Oh, can really say that and talk the way we talk." It will hear you because the big mouth you made, the big mouth you get. Joseph Boakai stood over there, his hand was shivering. He trembling on a lay podium. That place where you now go, I know 2 times, his hand trembling. His hand trembling. Then you carry a piece of shit, you're ready on piece of shit, then you give it to him to read. Then you're talking, do I hear me most? You go put George Weah in the thing. The paper reading, it's not a George Weah. You won't compare Joseph Boakai with George Weah. Nobody, have they ever caught microphone up on George Weah while he was standing on the podium at the United Nations? Anybody can remind me when they caught in 6 years that George Weah stood beyond the podium at the United Nations General Assembly and they caught out a microphone? Can somebody share with me when the year? What year that they caught up microphone? What George Weah was standing talking? Can't open your mouth. You won't can't insult people. Joseph Boakai go represent. You stood over there. They caught out a microphone because you caught big money in 8.3 billion. They made the woman there. But I'll call out a microphone. Who can give you that money? So you can beat everybody. You don't even get that money. You won't care everybody in the country. Oh, give it up. You know, when we're talking to UP men, most of them can be fair. Those ones who just intolerant, they are the one can get best. Those who are tolerant shut their mouth. They don't battle. Waterspoon can cause your president go and insult him. You don't go there to cause. Or we can cause the old man. We just say the truth. You get vexed. But somebody who look at the president and shut the president. Somebody said, never, boss here. Never. That John Weah stood on the podium while talking and they call out the microphone. When Kula didn't write in the man's speech, they made a speech long. I know the one praise from Joe Boakai. Where you writing all that thing for? That what? Yeah, Joseph Boakai, yeah, go straight to the point and speak to the people. But you're writing how you will spend 8.3 billion. You not get 260,000 people money. You not increase the salary. Where? Why you lying to the people? People suffering here the rat. Then you say you increase people's salary. Just stop that thing, man. Just stop that thing. Let's talk to the 2 issues, yeah. Let's speak to that. Yeah, he said, Fofana, that's what the president said. There are harmful cultural practices in our country. He said they will ban it permanently. Before they have moratorium on it, but they will ban it permanently. So I should ask you people the culture, because there are a lot of cultural practices. I don't know, traditional cultural practices from different dialects, traps. I don't know. These are practices our people been doing well down the line. They are used to it. But because they want money now, you gone there to tell the people, look, let me tell you, we pour hard to it, but that time we will end it and we will pass a law that it will no. So that means the cultural practices in our country will no more exist. Nobody will tell me say that I'm a cultural, because you got cultural. Your cultural here, the president going out and tell the president will end it completely. They say harmful cultural practices. So I don't know which one that what they got asking, which one is harmful. I don't know. We have to ask Kula Fofana, Jerry Lemek Pia, the president, to tell us which one of the cultural practices in our nation is harmful. Huh? To tell us which one is harmful. Because I know that money business, so they're willing to cancel everything. Can you go to Nigeria and tell the Nigerian people there are harmful cultural practices that you end it? Have you saw the Nigerian president go out and tell the people we end it? The Nigerians will believe in their culture. Ghanaians that believe in their culture. You look at it, so African, Ethiopians, these people believe in their culture. But when you come to Liberia, let the extra A and B 5-star hotel for your local Kenya, you're breaking Kenya down. You're damage our cultural heritage because you wanted we're meant to put hotel. Today, it happening to us again. We ban harmful culture. So I don't know which one is harmful, which one is good. So you share. So let's talk about those issues. Let's talk about the presidency. You can take 1 minute and deal with all two. Take 1 minute and deal with all two. What went wrong? Why they cut off our? For me, I have problem with that woman. One lady was sitting up there. She was telling her friend something. So you will share with us 1 minute each. Then those two EU. How was it yesterday? If you know anything about yesterday, just be precise. You pop out the time and will you and cut you off. 077-223-9933 0886 304497 0777, the women line 980375. That's the women line. 0 trip. Some of you can be calling the number fast, but you should copy the number ever since in your phone. The women line 0777 980375. So let's take our very first caller here. 1 minute. Good morning.
Yeah, boss.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, about yesterday. My name is Angeline Chise. I'm calling from Single Village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about yesterday. We were only seen yesterday. Yesterday, no one choke anybody. They call the people to enter in the airport. When the people enter, they started throwing tear gas yesterday. Anything is getting low too much. They UPS, they just kidding. And our president always is saying, you're leasing. So I am making all tired. It makes you all weak.
But you want the people to fret?
It's too much now.
Okay.
It's too much.
It's too much, eh?
It's too much. We got to swear the people so they make it. So people can know. Sedition too, we are school people.
Okay.
I will be killing.
All right.
We tired now. So they make you go to our president. We tired, sedition tired. They try and we kill them too, which I can't.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so kindly. Let me take one more. Good morning. Okay. Let's take someone from the side. Good morning.
Good morning, bro. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much this morning for our president. You know, our president always making history. The man is, when he went to Tanzania last time, they took him back from him. He said he was a last. That's why they took him back from him. Because he was talking nonsense. The conductor went to back for our president. He did not end his speech. Today, he went to the United Nations. Maybe that man was talking about the $8.3 billion Liberian money. Because this government cannot even get $1 billion. They can't even pay salary. They talking about billion dollars.
But the president said we invest in 5 years, 8.3 billion.
But if I 8.5 billion by 5 years, you know how much farmers for 1 year that girl can get that money when it comes to US? Who will give it to us? Can we generate it from our local taxes? The owner is just a big liar. He goes around and lie. That's why they're ready to take it back from him.
Okay.
The phone is thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me take one more, then I will come to you, Josephine. Jojo, just be on the line. Good morning.
Okay.
Yeah, the president from Liberia. Good morning.
Good morning, boss. Here.
Yeah, let's hear you.
So this is Callum calling from Township of West Point. People defend. I want to welcome my president, that number President George Manuel Weah. I want to welcome him to Liberia. See the way he came yesterday was fine. Lucky. Thank you very much, Mr. President. welcome. Dutchman, we are. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly, Peter. Jojo, let's hear you. Jojo.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, I'm calling from USA.
Mhm.
That microphone that was turned up on Boakai. It's not the lady. As they talking on what stage, they also do fact checking the way you can do. But the way you everything you're saying when it's not true, it cut you off right away.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's why it went off. You talk you got child rape case in his country, and he's stretching that thing out. He got shallow what that die, and you free the woman, then you say all that thing you are talking about not true but inside that why is shining out. Now not the woman, it's illegal to shout for over somebody.
So that when our
machine
president
can
says
do
something
it.
that will not correct, that the microphone color.
Yeah, they can do fact checking.
Mm.
You got child rape, everything the whole world carry the news. Then you go say everything already in your country like that. You respect women.
It was bad.
The any law in that country again on Boakai administration? No. They abuse every right that the people have. No more freedom of speech. No more protesting. Look, yesterday the people are not protesting. They were just going to welcome their black diamond. And they start tear gassing the people yesterday that they protesting or they causing trouble in the street. No. You just there to guide the people to their safe position, but not to just use tear gas. You're spoiling the people's eyes.
Okay, Joe. Thank you. Thank you so kindly, Joe.
So,
Thank you so kindly. Let me come back to Liberia. Yeah, so I allow others. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah,
What we are saying to you. Good morning. This is Master Singing language. I'm on the way to my president this morning. We were there at the airport. What we are saying, I'm going to pay now for the tear gas. I didn't sleep last night. The tear gas, I'm going to pay right now as we speak. I gotta go for a checkup to the hospital. My eyes are very heavy because we were at the front. People fight tear gas. When we saw after we said coming with a group, that's the fire that tear gas. Oh yes, completed. Right now I'm going on 2 pills, but not It-Sept. But my eyes hurting me. So marriage will come yesterday when I It-Sept. Boy, I say we can't go take it by our president. Okay. My eyes hurting me with the tear gas. Thank you for having me on your line.
Okay, go to the clinic. Good morning.
Hello, Bowie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is Mom reporting from Bowie. Yesterday, my daughter even got affected. She already suffering from heart problem. She got affected last yesterday from tear gas. So what the police did was very bad. It was bad. And so our father, Bowie, you know what happened? I think for her. That man, when you lie, you can color. While all the other people were talking in color, only they lie because nothing you reading over there is food. Which are the money, where they define it, who they giving it to. Everything about these people, they are lying. So when he was lying, that the master know that he was lying. That how that man color.
So the other president too that were talking, they didn't lie to him.
They were not lying. They didn't lie. But our president father liar. The other president didn't lie. They went straight to the issue. You talk why you explaining your official guest with then you talking about women and children. What he doing here? What the protection he giving women and children? And what they did yesterday, they did good for themselves again. I know Meridian Channel or who people coming and the people here and there. The same thing they put and talking about that the same thing they made them doing. So they harming themselves because that money, for that one for them to get that money. Okay. And that money will not come. Because if can just take and then they go and they're not supposed to do thinking that they're clever.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
Thank you for putting me the time.
Thank you. Let me take this question. Good morning. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Daddy. This is your son, Mohammed Fofana.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, Fofana. Fit hold that.
Yeah, Daddy, I'm not feeling well, and I thought immediately I hardly call you.
Okay.
But anyway, let's get back to the topic. You know, Boakai, Papi, if you hear my voice this morning, I just want to tell you that Liberia, what you are doing to us, you know, you're not doing it to we the Liberia. You're doing it to yourself. Because somehow we in a country and nobody know bro or across the country. But you, the self that is serving a country, a lot of people know you. And anything that you do in a country, you will not say like bro, wow. Let me tell you. So don't be taking a country to be like your mind, your fire. The young man call you, come on. Everything happens. Let me tell you, my brother. Someone were born for me. I will tell you, boy, if you listen to me, girl, come on, the morning. I will tell you, I fought Kamajo war Israel. Israel Kamajo war, I fought it. But you know, someone will just decide, to leave a country, finally, we want Benin. We don't want war in the country. We want development in the country. Liberia is the only country in Africa. I can say that in the whole world. But nothing we can pose away. Nothing. Yeah, nothing we can pose away in the country. Yeah.
Okay.
Then when you're kind of power, you want to be doing all type of nonsense. You just visit your property, your money. Okay, come on. I want you to listen to my voice. Good to this morning. I'm Mohammed Fofana. I tell you, clear. You must listen to my voice. Everything gets done. You just know we are afraid of war. But wait, time will come.
All right. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so kindly. Let's hear the president from the
but we are here. I just want to say to all of those that tear gas went in their eyes, let them use milk. Let them use milk and rub it on their face, and they will see they will get some relief from it. Anytime you go in, travel with milk. Milk is the remedy to tear gas. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so kindly. They were not sure because they were going there to celebrate. So it was not a protest. Good morning.
Good morning, Ezra.
Yeah.
It's you, and I'm calling for Justification. Ezra, I don't know the reason why the people that did in our own country. Yesterday, the people did not people us. But I see no reason why yesterday the third year was the people from the land was just in front of them. The guys from the back, they are the one that was shooting the third gear. If you are talking, this is not my real voice.
Okay, you are there?
Yes. I was right there. What is the Rakona airport? For God's sake, what is the Rakona airport that the other area of the national swamp that people would take to police? I really see no reason why they were talking out there yesterday. One of that things fell right near me.
Wow.
They closed my eye later on, those guys brought some kind of armor, white armor. But it's my first time for that thing to come to me. We got to recover our face. That later on, we got to leave the place and we come back. The place that they said that we were there and they took the tear gas. It was the same place we came with a sample we stayed there on the What really the tear gas came about? We are treated bad in this country, man. Okay. For God's sake. For God's sake.
All right. Thank you. At least you are back. Thank you. But let me talk to Prince Sherry quickly. Sherry, good morning. Welcome.
Yes, good morning, my brothers here. And let me say good morning to the many listeners around the globe. For Liberians, I want to say your morning. Well, let me first of all start by saying a very big thank you to all Liberians that yesterday went to the airport to welcome His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah. The welcome ceremony was not just a welcome ceremony, but it was a message that Liberians were sending, that we are resolved to ensure that this government is democratically unseated come 2029. Yesterday was a show that Liberians have realized that indeed there was a mistake that was made. Some of the people that went down there are some of the people that said they were disenchanted. But yesterday is a pure representation that these people have realized that the choice that they made or the decision that they made is not in the interest of Liberia, and that's why they went there. Yesterday, we also saw a complete provocation from the government on peaceful citizens. What happened yesterday was an attempted genocide on seditions that were very peaceful, that marched on the street to receive His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah. The airport has always been open to people to receive relatives, friends, and etc. To the extent that that airport has never had such a serious security embarrassment that we saw yesterday from the government. It has never had it before. The international community has fought for the peace of Liberia. There were brothers and sisters whose lives were laid down on the soil of Liberia so as to give us this peace. His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah was able to protect the peace for 6 years. For us to see on less than 3 years, Joseph Nyuma Boakai continue to beat the war drum, it is not that we are afraid, but we love Liberia more than these calots. We love Liberia more than these hooligans. So I want to say, citizens, continue to maintain your stand. Continue to avoid the provocation from Mr. Boakai, but at the appropriate time, Mr. Boakai will be able to get the pay of what he is doing through a democratic process. Again, my brother, thank you so much, Mr. CA, for continuously informing us.
Sherry, don't
yes,
go
sir.
You in America then. Why you call the president microphone yesterday?
The first thing is, in fact, thank you for asking that question. Yesterday was a very big disgrace on the president and also on the government. The first thing, you will see that the president do not understand timing. But again, you cannot blame this man because dementia is setting in. This president is losing his mind. Whether people like it or not, I'm not saying this to be derogatory, but definitely he is losing his mind. Look, Mr. C, when you go at that particular place, there are minutes that are allocated, I think 50 or so minutes that are allocated to every speaker.
Yeah.
And you are to speak within the given time. But it is unfortunate that at a certain point in time, you found out that because of the health situation, we told you that Boakai came here to the United States, not because he coming only to attend UNGA, he came here for medical checkup. But unfortunately, we are still seeing that there are problems medically. There are still problems with him. So even while he was on the podium, at a certain point in time, this medical malfunction happening in his body, because his body is not only functioning with just the normal organs that God gave us. He has a battery that is in him. So at a certain point in time, that particular battery that is helping his heart, to that which left being consumed. But the most disgraceful part, to see our president being escorted from the platform, for them to go and escort the man, is a disgrace. It's a disgrace to see it. For this man to be escorted from the platform.
Every other president went on the podium, they escorted them the same way. They gave them the same escort.
No. The way and manner in which he was escorted was different, because you will see that the panelists call on his attention 2 times. They call on his attention 2 times. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. But it's like he was not even listening, so they had to ask the intervention of the security to go very close. I agree with you. But these other head of states that were escorted, they were escorted in a respectful manner. After you finish, they walk, and all there, because any moment you could. Reason why that guy went very close to him. Look at the video. Look at the video.
Yeah,
the guy who actually went there to escort him went very close. And the reason why he went very close, because they were informed ahead of time that this particular man, medically, he is not fit. He was basically ushered out of. He was ushered out because they called him the first time. Imagine, look at that video. He was still talking, even while, they were being told or he were being signaled to, excuse the platform. The man was there, he was still talking, and while he was talking, was completely out of script. He was still talking. So the how you call it, the whoever the guy is, whether he's a protocol officer or so, have to go near him, because they know that any minute from now, that man got a story of fainting. The people know who he is. The guy in history. They know you could fail at any time on that place. So that protocol officer had to go close to him and say, "Here, what we're looking at, it must be a problem. They may come for in America. They say, Sonny, you can't have you. Don't let go near him."
Okay.
But it was a disgrace, to the extent that even when you listen to Mr. Boakai, The man lie with proud and dignity on that platform. And for heaven's sake, man. And therefore we are seeing 200 Liberians. You say you take, 200,000 Liberians. You say you're taking it out of poverty. Imagine 60,000. You know what you're talking about?
No,
you're talking about almost about 200,000 because for I'm sorry?
260,000.
Okay, fine, thank you. 260,000. You know what you're talking about? Look at the broad daylight. Look, Liberian. This is to tell you that Boakai has no intention of bettering your life. If this man can go on such a platform, Mr. T, if he can go on such a platform where people can go and cry for help, can you imagine? This is a disgrace to Liberia. It's a disgrace to the Unity Party government. The place that people can go and cry for help and say, my people, y'all help me. But they may brave enough to go stand in front of these people and lie to them.
But
Can you imagine?
The president said that the government, UP government, intend to invest 8.3 billion in 5 years to improve the lives of the people.
This is a complete joke. This is a complete mirage. This is a scheme, and this is intended to maybe pacify Boakai on failure. Liberians know that Boakai is a complete failure. It's a complete failure. Let me ask you a question. We have gone 2 years. In fact, we are going to 3 years in this regime. For his 2 years, tell me, what can we point to, Liberians? What can you point to? For example, when President Weah took over within his first term, we saw what he did. The implementation of tuition free, we saw him building hospitals, building roads, giving marketeers loans, and etc. Now, these 2 years of this particular failed president and this ailing president, what can you point to? Okay, let's take the issue of health. What can Liberian point to in the issue of health? Okay, let's take the issue of education. What mark has this government on the issue of education? Okay, let's take the issue of healthcare. What mark had this government on healthcare? The last time you and I can remember that we're in Newtown there, a sister, one of our mothers gave birth on the side of the road. On the side of the road. Women got to put circle around her just so that they can't be able to expose that kind of disgrace. Can you imagine? So what can you really point to that Boakai has ever, since he took over, going to 3 years now, that he has made any impact? Then you can stay in front of us to tell us, we intend to spend $8.2 billion. What kind of joke is this?
Okay.
This is an insult to the Liberian people.
Okay, Sherry. Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you so kindly. Thank you for being a part of the show. Sorry, I have to talk to Prince. Prince is our colleague. So they'll come back. I will add a time there. Don't worry. Enjoy your time.
Good morning. Good morning, Ezra.
Yeah.
Victoria Bar calling for Justin Day. Thank you very much, my brother, for the topic this morning. You know, yesterday, I'm a sister here grab the land. But we go yesterday, we stand up, we're not even fighting police, we even talking there. We made long land standing up. Waiting for our president. The poster, you see tears gas, can't see people running. Because you know, people say they break the parliament down, so they destroy CDC. So for that reason, no CDC again. But when they see the Liberians that voted for them, they join all yesterday because they say they want to make proceeding in the country, they're not elected. They join all, they made mistake, they say they all sorry, they join all yesterday. When they saw the crowd to the airport, they say, what? We thought we bring the parliament down, we thought we were not behind you. But when they saw the people, they were disgraced to the police director, they instructed Boakai, when you're in America, go and deploy your police to the airport. That when the people come, you must display, then the chakra, So when we go there, they tell the tear gas, but we're standing, we say we'll not go anywhere. You're trying the tear gas, say you're quite okay, or you're okay with beer with our person, you're thinking now you're going to tear gas, we'll go for you, so you can't get it there. And we are will come for and we'll hear, and then we see them there, we tell them from the morning, rebel them, and carry you. So yesterday we lead a 10%, we are enter, and we lead until we come with the crop for yesterday. So the people, they saw the cry and said, okay, what are the reason they show that tear gas? And we not say anything to them. We not turn around and say they can't. And small, you potato green, we want potato green, we rub it out there, and we come out yesterday. The reason that they tell about for the man yesterday, my sister in the US, he said, hey, the man lie. Grow up with $2,000 or dollar. You come to power, you get a more job. Final justice said, when you call president, I will cross you. You get final justice job. And then by that bill, Boakai get a job. All the rebels in the country, military guys say that spare CC get they Baba people there. Boakai get all that job. And then the people will see all the things going on. Then you go and stay in lie He said, I get a bread 250,000 Liberian. I think for property. Where? The people see everything. You torture people in a jail. The people see everything on the report comes out. Then you go lie yesterday. That the reason the disgrace come to work every day. We the opposition will be, our foe will be big, we will be proud. The decision that we made a right decision for the Liberian people. But those that made a decision, they want the shame and the disgrace will come to every day. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The mail line that what happened to the line? Okay, the Lone Star line is off too. Let me get it on. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emmanuel and French Abraham Gossin William Pekin. I joined you from District 2, Maserati County.
Okay.
Let me say thank you this morning. You know, big brother, this nonsense from the party government has to stop. There was no protest yesterday for the government to just order the Liberian National Police to become enemy to us on yesterday again. Being quiet and maintaining the peace, it doesn't mean we are stupid or we are not know what we're doing. Joseph Boakai have to stop. And for the issue on our side, Boakai is a criminal. Anyone would lie, that person is a thief and they are big criminal. Boakai are criminal. Boakai was lying, and the woman I called from the United States, she was not lying. The people doing fast check. So when they found out that he was lying and the lying was too much, they cut him off. You know that the other president was not lying, but the own was not compared to him. He was lying, and his lying was God. So that one made them to cut him off. So Joseph Boakai have to stop, and he have to stop. Because their food are already on the red line, and they shouldn't cross that line. If they cross the line, it will not be easy for the Unity Party government.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Papa. Let me take one more there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, Chief.
Well, this is the voice of Christian. Christian Praise for the Bio.
Okay.
I do join the conversation this morning from the headquarters of the Veterans Bureau on the Boakai Avenue Pinto community. Well, Israel, let me appreciate you and other callers for the analysis. Israel, it's not strange. Joseph Boakai serial lies or go on international scale is not strange. The president said it before. And this president is all about speaking all about billion. Of course, the country budget is not even a billion.
Yeah, but he said in 5 years, in 5 years they will invest 8.3 billion.
That was the statement he made yesterday. But all the president recent time that when he signed the deal with HPNS, something like they are going to contribute, I think, 4.8 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then the president said in recent time that the all blacks that they have gotten, all of the each of it and the calculations are going to amount to something around 1.8 billion.
Mm.
And then now we're hearing that the president saying that if within 5 years time the country is going to reach up to something around 8 billion. So it's just about billion. We are not saying anything towards those things that you are saying. Okay. This whole government is all about lies, Israel. The people lie their way to power and they are still lying their way to govern us. Israel, our brothers and sisters are still sporting. These are some of the things that we said to them and they don't listen. The people told them that John, you are the one who are bringing in drugs. Now they got fighting that, they got solar panel, they got so many narcotic substances that are coming under this regime. It's alleged that the president's son is also involved in the selling narcotic substances. These are some of the reasons that the substances in these drugs will not be eradicated from our country. Because if we have huge numbers of people who are within that or bringing it into our country, it's not going to release our country, Israel.
All right.
So there's no government, it's all about life. So much for the opportunity.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, big brother.
Yeah.
First of all, I just want to tell you, Almighty God, thank you for carrying our president, our king, saving and bringing him back safely.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say something this morning. If we people can remember 2022 during the election, the campaign, when this guy that they call Joseph Boakai said that he would do everything if it costs for him to get this power, to dance with the devil, he would do it. And he did it. And if you can still remember, My own thinking that this government, as the Bible says, they're working for three things: steal, kill, and destroy. That's why the government came for: to steal, kill, and destroy. And everything from the day this government took power, everything going on: stealing, killing, and destruction going on. So I bless God for my president, Josh Manawia. May he live long. May he see his great grandchildren, and may he eat the food of his neighbor. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Good morning, Edward.
Yeah.
It's a fan. Dolly, oh, that was where we want. I said, oh, that was where we want. Yeah. Oh, that was where we want. If I thank you today, our last yesterday, I was there, my new man, teacher, calling from Balance de Terresan community. For there yesterday is where, when we went, they told us that we shouldn't reach to the terminal. We stopped halfway. So I was surprised to tear gas, the first time. See every one of us started all in the bushes there. All in the bushes. The Harley Tree helped us with marrying. They started rubbing it all on our faces. The women and people started going us yesterday. They were not easy. So I wanted all the citizens to, all the women to, as this video where and our president will welcome to all the president we are taking the peace. Mr. Lion man. So everywhere he go, nothing will come from all of Boakai.
Okay.
All the wickedness what he brings to the women in the country, and he keep lying. Nothing will come from all of him because the people know that Boakai was lying yesterday. That while something went off. So thank you very much. Thank you to the King's family.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Hello, boy, you are here?
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Robert here. I do call you from Tori.
Okay.
But we are here, you know, this is not a strange thing to us. You know, the United Party government, they are known for that. For every time Boakai go out, he will talk rubbish. And he will come in the country with nothing. Why did he able to get that kind of money that he announcing to the UN Assembly? What the money that he get, he go lobby, his friend go lobby, talking good things for their people, and he get lying because of his lie. They went and call a microphone from his ear. That's a big disgrace to the country. Okay? And again, for we the sedition, the United Party people always picking at us. They always in a habit of harming us. But we are here. One of these days, we put peace aside. Although we have our president, we have peace ambassador. The man is so peaceful in this country. He did not want for anything to happen, but we the sedition, the United Party people always picking at us. One of these days we will lose our anger, and Liberia will tear us down. Graduate should behave itself. We are not afraid of anything. He's a Liberian and we are Liberian too. And where he is, he should know that he will not remain there forever.
Okay.
So let him be himself.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, you got to be audible.
Yeah,
my man, you low.
Yeah, I see that, but everything can you see from online? Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. Yesterday we went on our program, we went for our president yesterday. The people there, after we checking, we were going with a man to go to the airport and then to welcome our president. I had to went to shoot that first guy among us. But with all that, the crowd saw that it surprised me. And I saw some people say, we even voted for United Party, they were all among us. So yesterday, myself, I know that they realized that mistake that they have come back to that mistake.
Okay.
Mostly to the first time they put up.
Thank you.
Right.
You sound very, very low. Josephine Canberra said they cut him off because he's not saying the truth. Right, I was through some of the comments while I'm still taking your calls so that we're able to read some of the comments here on the program. Talk about it on King's 88.5. Thomas Cardio said, this is the second time it happened. The first time he was forcibly taken from the podium. Oh, okay, let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah.
You know, I confused that person yesterday. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
And they come to a job, yeah. Nothing else in the evening, and it's here on Sukiana. You worry. But that full of the store, doing 2023, I convinced me, I can go to so funny thing over there. Yeah, I have question come out, can you pass? You know, time for yourself. Hello, my name is Steve. I'm calling from online community.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know what to say. That people confused. You confused. You don't know what to say. So everything was saying one point, you need get a small chance. It's thinking about somehow I get time for you. They may not think about you, they're not worrying about you, nothing at all, but you think about you. So you go say one point, you know, confused. Why you like you are coming here, so you're confused now. You know how to tell the people then. You're confused. I will post the map of you.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, I got a cafe going for English. I really conversation during this.
How are you,
But no, you know the fraud ball. Yeah, I think I go for you.
Yeah, I already small.
Yeah, the album when author agent nearly came here yesterday. I experienced it before. Oh,
the way you are crying on me, say, "Yellow say I didn't want fire tear." Man, I was surprised.
The class preacher yesterday went in swamp. We go. They 1% job we have been in, but I can tell you for free, we are not going to encourage person that we have to destroy that peace that you ever brought to us. The peace that person we have brought in time and effort to say, well, that person we are allowed to retaliate, we will not retaliate. We will not retaliate, Asia. Asia, people, they are wicked set of people. Can you imagine peaceful people, well dressed, to go receive that person, they see a gas there? We started we are water when we were running all in the bushes around Asia. The people in Asia, I don't want to bless God for my life. But Asia, yesterday, I tend to animal.
And your first time for you to get out experience.
I chew the potato green Asia because my throat lack. I started chewing that raw potato green from my pocket. I started chewing my potato green. Asia, I tend to raw green into it yesterday. Oh, yeah. They never shower yet. Only bring on a way for a second, bring some for nobody. Who dying there? Oh, man.
You must see class
certificate in the country. They shitting all of it.
You must see class prefect crying on the professor again. Israel. I don't want to shoot the tear gas. You're calling me from where Maria Macau was there.
Israel. I said, you got to count. You got to count, Israel. Asia, you got to pressure from my face. She said, I said, pressure at the highway. Asia, not even 1 or 2, but 3 times attack with tear gas. 3 times. Not 1 or 2.
Yeah.
3 times attack with tear gas. And I see that the light bullet behind it. The light bullet behind it, the tear gas. And the poor wicked, they come and join the bro here. They wicked old men, they may wicked. Asia. The people of the night 24 years they made to carry the operation. We just want to bless one person, God safely. We will tell God, thank you for his life. And all of us that went there yesterday, I said, thank you, people. We love this man from the bottom part of our heart. There's a real agape love that I will get for President we are. President we are welcome again. We say, God bless you. Thank you ever so much. Do not listen to the voice of the enemy to make it so that we can get on the street for war because there's more war willing to sacrifice our life. For that very anymore. Thank you so much, Israel.
Thank you so kindly. Powerful class prefect. Agatha Glasgow. Someone is asking a question here. Mwambe X Bar is asking, how much is the government budget? Because he's asking based on the 8.3 billion that the president spoke about. Sion Porter said that is not an excuse for this government not doing. That is not an excuse for this government. Let me stroll here. Let me calm down. Gladys Brennis, you must say it was so crazy yesterday. People nearly died. police was so desperate. Okay. Obadiah Davis said they cut off the microphone because Baka was lying. Oh, Roosevelt Roman said unprofessional police failing to know that Rabat International Airport for other people from other countries. Okay, let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Pastor.
All right.
I said yesterday, I was the one that they take a rocket hit Sam Johnson. I was the one to get and fell off, share myself together yesterday. It was not easy. None of my forces swore to play what in Clarendon. Yeah. I was there yesterday. The people got chunk. Nobody chunk. The people just saw the crowd because of the unit of the crowd. They started shooting the tear gas. Even one other just fell off yesterday. They brought her to the hospital. Whether whether she alive or she died, I don't know. No, we were yesterday. The tear gas spread. Everybody spread. Someone brought me to everybody. I had to stop the people yesterday. The river. I had to poking back. Yeah. So that's what they put it on yesterday. That's a job, yeah.
Yeah, thank
God. But we'll take you.
Yeah.
Our president arrived safely, and we'll go in yesterday to carry to your house. So we'll tell Almighty God, take you. Even though my forehead, but at least I said because my president came safely.
Okay. Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
This is Edmond Carr, the visually impaired, keep this unprepared president fit to the fire to deliver. And as I've always said, when we call him unprepared, other people joke away, and he never disappoints us. He proved that yesterday, you know. But let me first of all say thanks to all citizens that turned out yesterday to welcome our president back in the country. All of the humiliation, the attack against us by the police force, that didn't deter us, and we kept waiting. We retreated after we recovered from the hit from the tear gas, and we were able to go by, and we kept being there. In fact, more and more people were coming in. And the only thing that happened over there yesterday that necessitated the police using tear gas on us, they were only because they saw the crowd. Because mind you, they have said around here that the breaking down of the headquarters could have disorganized us. Even the layman, the lay Unity Party people, when you and they are discussing, they will tell you we'll finish destroying you. Before 2029, everything will be over. But to see that kind of number of people here, what people were even crying for buses to go. They could not get it to go there. See that kind of cry yesterday? That all that pushed it. I didn't was there anything. Because we were all around there before one, under the downpour, heavy downpour or rain. Some of my guys said, oh, let's go. There was a place there on the left close to their blockade. That's a port. Then we were sitting waiting for the rain to start. In our midst, we had two idiots guys. Someone was talking from one thing and the other with some of us say, but some of us we don't sometimes believe, or shed blame on some of the guys because they are under instruction. But the only thing that will happen if you guys overburn your operation, because even they gave you operation, you will know how to carry on your operation. When the rain subsided, that two guys left for a more of the wind, all of a sudden they started sending the tear guy. So my guys, okay, I'm a lot BIA for a while and see. But then they started chanting it to our side. You were just screaming that you sending it directly. They started chanting it to our side. But what bless us, when they are sending it to you, you walking towards them, it don't affect you right away. Okay? So when I was moving towards their direction, the other guys said, no, I'm not just go down because they continue to come after us. That we started to run down towards our busway where we park the buses, you know. But what were it for? There was no education. You see, we should stop. We park our vehicle way down. Then we walk to where to put the blockade, stopping off and entering the thing. What did we do? Nothing. Only because they saw the crowd. And, you know, some of us pissed up here, guy, for the. And that is a cause we stood for. Our constitution, that bravery that you put on yesterday, keep doing that. Because if you get a guy chance, this is
the Lima case for the 2029 you guys can be crying for. If we could have ran away from the airport and leave the place vulnerable, then what they wanted to succeed yesterday. But cool off, man. We keep standing our ground yesterday, and our president era, we brought in who had our last day, brother driving coming when you got to. Everywhere you pass, people were standing on the road. When we got to Boston, the people want to lift the car, they were climbing on the car. I was so amazed. I was so happy yesterday. So I think that narrating now that the spare, I think he brought the spare back and the spare stayed alive. The spare had not departed. So that criminal, that war criminal, that even flesh eater and the blood that is your drink after eating the flesh. Then you go and redesign. They come back to tell whether the spare stay around or the spare that go away. Quickly to Boakai before I drop the line. Boakai never disappoint us. Boakai, he not himself. Boakai left on the 8th of September. We didn't see anything. We didn't hear anything or see. But seeing a PA over there yesterday, President, we have stole the show. We didn't even know that, but our thing is about we're going to be addressing the General Assembly today. So the PRO of Boakai in Liberia is very poor. It's a disaster. And the public image as the General Assembly was just a disgrace. That was happened yesterday because they didn't do much PRO to let the Liberian people know that this president, after we have asked where a Boakai, where a Boakai, they're not telling you anything. So they should have told where you will be speaking. But we are talking about everything. Any of the money, up to this morning, you see nothing much of Boakai speak or what he did, what he did do. All that you are seeing is President Weah. This is not the first time Boakai and I were caught up. It happened in Tanzania when little girl took the microphone from him. So the same thing happened. That was a disgrace for the country.
Why would they always be doing it? Why do we always want to do it to our president? Then you'll say,
Nicola, when you going at those kind of occasion, they give you specific time to be able to make your case. That's it. If you have 50 minutes, 50 minutes. But what? The time that you Israel, boy, we are saying would take to read a 5-minute script. Boy, they cannot take 5 minutes to read. You need to take something that 10, 15 minutes.
Amen.
Looking at it. Look at your health condition. Looking at your eyesight. But when you tell the guy, they tell that Boakai is even more physically fit, more than George Weah. They want to postpone. So Boakai was not even able to read 4 pages he only read 3. And you were all started the trial. How do you go to General Assembly? You present a 5-year plan. No. This is why you go every year. So you go, you get your progress report and tell them what you're going to be doing the next year. That is why when you go to the next year now, you will be telling them what you did, you told them that you could have do and what you intend to do in the next year. This is why it is done every year. How do you go to talk about $1.3 billion? How do you present your 5-year plan to the General Assembly? That was a nonsense. So that was the reason why the time was out. That mic is set for your 15 minutes. When the 15 minutes is out, when the 11 minutes is out, the mic automatically go off, and the moderator will remind you. Even after reminding Boakai was still reading. What kind of disgrace is this?
They think at the end. They speak at the end. So he get other president was listening to Boakai even when the microphone went off. People were hearing him.
But this is not State of the Nation address.
Yeah, but in the chat,
this is not State of the Nation address. Where you have absolutely 3 hours to 74 people alive. This is timing.
Okay, all right.
This is basic occasion. You got to present it also to conclude. Boakai did not present the plight of the Liberian people yesterday. He failed. President Weah stole the show from Boakai. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Edmond Kind. Gulu Lucy, honestly, everyone got 15 minutes. When was you put? Say about I won't read that one, but our president was there more than 15 minutes. They cut off the mark. Oh. Let me scroll down. Yes, Big Brother Steve Slash said that man lie. That was the reason he was cut off. Oh, Emmanuel Jigbe Wure Dixon. Emmanuel Jigbe Wure Dixon. He writes, I think this is issue that I will I want the CDC. What? I think this is issue that you see. I wanted the CDC lawmakers need to take at the House of Parliament that they can call on the police RG to order. Maybe we don't have lawmakers. All right. Patrick Buru Kennedy said the lady told him his 3 minutes were done, and he kept talking. Oh, I can just talk kind of thing so. Abraham Boga says CDC is coming back to power. Okay. Omisle that Omisle, I hope I pronounce your name well, Baba. Flomo says Sierra Leone women benefit from it. Waka, the old men that live in lies to survive. Oh, I don't think I can read though. Terry B. Nimen said, "Boy, we ask you. At the end of the day, you please will understand how water enter coconut. This saying is miraculous." Good morning, yeah. Okay. Fofana King said our president was not making sense. When he would take the 8.3 billion from, where he would take the 8.3 billion to invest in Liberia. Good morning. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Good morning.
This is the chair lady and calls from the Congress sitting. You know, Israel, I just want to say, I want to sing a song first. Poo-poo-poo, paka-poo-poo, poo-poo-poo, paka-poo-poo, poo-poo-poo, paka-poo-poo, paka-poo-poo, what he said yesterday. He poo-poo, water poo-poo. Ain't the running some poo-poo? Now, he poo yesterday to the National General Assembly. You know, when you always want disgrace for all of us, disgrace can always go after you. Because even the Bible says, whosoever that wish evil for their fellow man, evil shall never depart from their house. That the evil drag you back wherever you go. Shame and disgrace will always be that old 99-year-old devil portion wherever you go. And I want to say this to Gregory Coleman. Gregory Coleman, you are digging a hole for yourself. You are traveling on a bad road. When you do it, it sounds good. We never went to protest yesterday. We never went for war. We went for a peaceful assembly to welcome our president. And then you send your bunch of hooligans, your bunch of rebels. You send it here to brutalize us, to tear gas us, and even to set our partisans and carry them to jail. What Verocomo is doing, our whole the world is watching. Because when you keep pushing on them and it can no longer pass through the wall, they bounce back to you. They will get fed and bounce back. Not even the international community will speak and will stop. What Verocomo is doing is bad. Okay. What he and Nelson Fremont doing is bad. And I want to speak to the hierarchy of the party. I hope they make sure to free so of our partisans that were arrested illegally yesterday and placed behind bars. I hope they will free them today. And I want to say welcome again, Madam Landed President, the Black Diamond of Africa, the people driving president. I want to say welcome back. Thank you, Israel.
Thank you so kindly, dear lady. Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning to your listener. Good morning to everybody. Yeah. Well, I'm on my sick bed, but I really want to talk. So I just want to tell my fellow citizens thanks so much for what he did yesterday. We were kind, we were polite, we were respectful. We saw the police what they did. They were angry, they were jealous, they were bitter to see the kind of crowd that went to that airport to receive our leader. The real landlord of Liberia came in yesterday, and his people went to receive him, right? So that the bitterness that were in Gregory Coleman. And then the next one is with your president, your Boakai. I mean, I'm a president, and you will never be my president. My children will never know about that man. The day I tell my grandchildren about Liberia president, I will omit that old man name from there. They will never know him to be president. Never. Yeah, it's good that my grandchildren will be born or they will not even know that one. Anyway, That one. You the party can say, President we can say, do. Have you ever heard them cut phone or microphone out of do? To the men who speak good English. That okay, they went all around with a Boakai speak good English. Boakai speak good. They have cut microphone out of that good English more twice. Globally, not even locally, globally twice. That the whole world seeing it. But when President we are stand to say do, people clap for him. People stand up. They get standing eviction. Yeah. Then we can't see them standing there. Where are they today? Go on Facebook and see if any of them that they are quiet, they are ashamed, they are funny place to put their head to bury their shame. They have nothing to say, but they want to every time I see CDC. They elite, educated people in power today, and they're going on the world stage. They're cutting microphone out of their ear. They're not disgrace to them. But the man who was saying, the people will clap for him. They will stand up for him. Shameless people. Now, all I got to say, I know what to tell you that they are shameless. They are better. 2020 now we're coming back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Let's take this person. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. Ejaba, we are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, people. Let me explain about probably known as political slaughter. I'm the one arrested yesterday at the airport by Mr. Greco Como and student instruction of injury police. You know, yesterday we went down there and were very peaceful, exuberance in receiving the arrival of our dynamic president, and the police felt intimidated by our presence because they thought that breaking the party hair color down were breaking us down. So when they saw the group, the crowd, and the exuberance and unanimously gathered or focused to receive our president, so they started intimidating us, telling us restricting us where to go, and anything they said, we went by it. Later on, we saw tear gas start coming from all over while walking, how the police, all the police gathered hold me, beat on me, arrested me, threw me, kept me in jail. I asked myself, well, why am I here for? Why did I do? I must come. And the woman said that we may come, sit down. And I sat in the police station for like 3 hours after the president came, everybody left. And I asked her, she said, she said I should go. So you see, the police got to be very, very careful. The police is very arrogant on Mr. Greco. I don't know, Greco is not reading a human right report, the U.S. State Department report on him. The guys are very brutal because they're taking direct instruction of Mr. Greco. But we say this, we cannot be intimidated. We can never be intimidated by the sheer tactics and intimidation of this government because we understand the tactics, we understand the deed. But the only thing is, our leader is a peaceful man, and we follow him. Anything or will go by able, we will not be intimidated by the arrogance of and the recklessness of Mr. Greco Como is unscrupulous, malnourished, unpaid police. We cannot, because when the ball bounces comes 2028, 29, we'll be very brutal and very, very focused in weakening power. So you cannot break us down. So the only thing I can tell Greco Como is to recalibrate and redesign strategy because honestly, we have faced many police directors than you. We have faced many police directors who are brutal than you. So you cannot intimidate us.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
So,
yeah.
This is the voice of Sabu Rasta. I'm joining this unique conversation for point 4 to be specific in Zimbabwe. He's a miracle working God. He's a miracle working God. He's the Alpha and Omega. He's a miracle working. Look, the Bible says they planned for evil. But yesterday, Jehovah turned it around for our good. Look, but you want to see my face yesterday? You want to see my face?
You want to see mayonnaise on my face? You want to see potato grill on my face? When you see your face, well, my face was even more than preacher's face. So what? But I want to know what police brutality against peaceful Liberian citizens is so prioritized. One of the rescue administration I told one of the king to rescue. Now you can rescue, brother. So I want to know what a big thing for the Liberian National Police are responsible for safety, because you're supposed to protect life and property. To call the CDC leadership and sit down with them and say, oh, but this is the time we want people to meet and wait for their president. This is I want to do for them to assemble to wait for their president. What a big thing that is that. Can you imagine, so the people are fighting over for others to assemble. At the end, they want the people to assemble again to receive their president. Why? Hey God. So that bad we do to get your president. We get your president, you're fair. Why?
Okay.
Can you imagine, let me tell you, so before I drop the line, the way people get certain mark that monitor all activity in the world. When you not get nothing to show, don't go on that show. Because when you go on that show, the day when show you, it will disgrace you. Because when you get nothing to show, you try to lie. That mark will not really let you, when they get 3 minutes, they will not really allow 3 minutes to end, the mark will go up.
Okay.
Because so la. Can you imagine police brutality? People peaceful citizen in a democratic society.
Thank you,
what the law said.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. You went more than that, man. So, Robert Greatface, right? That was very ugly and unprofessional. Putting our professional service men against the citizens for no reasons is unprofessional. Why brand peaceful citizens ruthless? Mr. Coleman has to do better. We cannot divide Liberia and Liberians. Seditions and other citizens have been congregating to the airport to welcome their leaders numerous times. Political periods are seasonal. Liberians and Liberia will always remain. You guys need to stop inviting chaos and conflicts. Provocations is unacceptable. Seditions are Liberians. We cannot afford as Liberians to see each other as enemies because of politics. Please desist. Liberians are brothers and sisters. We cannot allow politics divide between hate and bitterness. Robert's Grace is right in here. Thank you so kindly. Let me take this person. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to thank you for following this song. Yesterday, it was successful for us. But the thing at the poker went around, and we were the first to chunk. La black, no, I chunk yesterday. If we were the first to chunk, then one later on, when they receive call, I don't know from where the hala be they told them, say, why you're going to the people is wrong. I had a call off for us to go to the airport gate, for us to go for our president. We were to the airport gate when the 7-3 key, we first said our president was inside. We were happy with that. I had to say the car should go in. When the car entered, that's how we left to the gate. Police were there. Fire services were there. Immigration was there yesterday. When we went, the people were the first to start talking tear gas. The thing that blessed us yesterday, that some water made, brought mayonnaise, cartoon, plus one girl. She brought the mayonnaise, and the mayonnaise was rubbing on our faces, on our.
Oh, are you there? Oh, she slept up. Good morning.
Yeah, boy, I see it.
Yeah.
That's my best.
You went water yesterday?
Yeah, what that yesterday?
Oh.
You see? What you see that she can be uncle. The person they paid up was scattered. He gonna be on our airport.
It's not small thing. The people will pass when they see the poor say, I would destroy the party. Why is I here for? When they see the fan, they do not do nothing to them over there. They are mass in the same boss. That same boy bring up. If the boy get accident, you will point. So move for them. The poor say, I know, I want to answer a question. They let's listen. They we are saying, they we are saying. And when we are the copy, let us show the copy what will go or take a movie out. So, okay, did the copy with him.
Oh,
yes. I want no one for that yet. Let us turn off. Why? You see that one person can bring alcohol, they every one of us. They're looking for the people there. But we are holding peace. They get people who get far. They got 30 people. They think what you're doing. That's seriously you're doing it too. It's bad. Why?
Where you were at, they say you were throwing in rock.
Nobody want to rock. Nobody want to rock. Yes. They will be out there. They tell me, yeah, the boss and the four boss go. Then I want one boss to go.
Okay.
Why was going out the river coming? Finally, to me, now the boss are running by the tear gas. The general was on the bush. The car, what is our get is our put it we are. The ones are on, it not affecting my eye. Where I say to my last time, and I say, they were standing air, and what person will get down. Why? So they must sure they play what will be there. So can go there. So they can move beyond. And not every day they will be so somebody who are trying. They correct the other each other. They all know what is city in that kind of oil. They tested it. I say that. Why? So my question, they play what will be there. We are citizen. We are. No be here. Who will go there?
But Ma'am Bessie.
Yeah.
Yesterday, our president was talking to the United Nations. The project when call the president microphone.
They will say CEO. That's what people are getting. I want to just point that in outside and put it down. Why? Why they will be here that? But you know the about telling you.
So you follow you follow Gambia to a hot there?
No, they can't want to get to the house. They can't walk inside. What will coming? They can't get one. Without where to turn gas. Nobody want to move on in that car. That is a person who that will feel.
Okay.
The whole place was slow. I still get the car burning. So may we wait for motorbike to motorbike or three poster.
We wait.
But still do well for all yesterday.
Yeah. We wait.
Where?
Okay.
Who make it our way? The person what are you be to die? That saying yasa go for order. So anytime they want you go see our money, you go hospital. You get tired, they say go off, Mickey. Every day you say my who you more.
Oh.
He not taking about how develop the bureau. He taking about CDC. Look at that. Look, last time that we work for last time that we work out. Move to Apple that they work out. But we tell us you leave it.
Okay.
That was that one guy. That's what it. Why? So I say the players will be alright. Thank you, boy. I say.
All right. We show the players will be. So let's listen to this UPS guy quickly.
But to lead people, to move people in the community, there are few people that everybody get a color for characteristics. No. That kind of carry the like people carry around.
These are the good English people.
But to lead people, to move people in the community, there are few people that everybody get a color for characteristics. No. That kind of carry around the like people carry rust. No, people that have.
Agree English. Yeah, leave it. Yeah, leave that one. Agree English. Let's tell the person. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Morning, my dear brother and friend. How are you doing?
I'm okay, Chief.
I'm Lawrence Spencer, and as always, I'm in Johnsonville. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I mean, sometimes remind is I'm watching and payload police of this country. But Liberia is not a private farm or private property. This country belongs to all Liberians. No, yesterday I downloaded the Congo, the fleets of Congo, police cars that left Bonorio to the airport to intimidate and to harass peaceful citizens that are going to receive their political leader. I personally downloaded the video and posted on my Facebook page. I mean, exposing how Gregory Kumo has weaponized the LNP against the citizenry of our country. You know, I don't blame the legs of Kumo. Gregory Kumo, man, even though they got a loyalty to America. So they are doing everything humanly possible to turn the country into chaos. But I want to commend the resilience of the Liberian people, especially the citizens that went at the airport yesterday to receive the former president. Because if anything has started yesterday over the okay, the whole country is going to be flamed. You guys are going to use the back door corridor. They find themselves straight down and they will be on a plane to the home of origin, which is America. So we who are original like that, we who love our country, we are going to be here, destroy our country, and perhaps kill one another. So, I mean, Gregory Kumo is so powerful, is so intoxicated. Look at the report that came out Israel from the hospital there about the children from the Arson case. How will you aggressively children you're so mad then because the legs of the getting from day one. So they want to use the children and do all kinds of unspeakable things to them. So it's the same notion that I went to deploy at the airport. For what reason? That place belongs to the Liberian people. All Liberians you have right to access that place. That place was just a great of Boakai. You don't know how that place was constructed. But then we actually established a first lane. Even though Boakai has come up again, he found national television and alluded to the wasting of Liberian tax dollars. So then we actually get up there a first lane and the main return to the country. And you go and you create a complete background on the airport. Even some of our international friends are coming, I believe yesterday, they were shocked. What's going on? Is the country at war? That you see armed policemen, I mean, completely taking over the airport. I mean, they are doing it by themselves. They want no investment coming in the country. Everybody into the approach of the entire country in poverty. Then they want to bring opposition people on the less of few people who sit down and really educate people. You see what I am making in the country.
Okay.
When you create unnecessary things, that's what they did yesterday is how you come to the country. So that, I mean, like what you just said is as I just opening the mouth for him at Memphis, that man, all his surroundings said to do disgrace internationally and nationally, and that's why we get it wrong. Nothing yet got on that man. The man is coming with him. Zero. They're not embarrassment. National embarrassment has committed himself to offer us. And that's how we're trying. And that disgrace will be on here and family. Thank you, Israel.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you so kindly. Tali dear say we loved we are. Roosevelt Corman said Dr. George Manwea is a very popular and peaceful citizen down to his bones. The Roosevelt Kurma continuing the senior citizens of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Mann, we are men of the people and for the people. That means true then, yeah. King Suleiman Ba, so welcome back home and strong leader for the people. That's true, yeah. Let's see the comments. I want to read some of these things. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah.
Is it patient from waiting for where, please?
Okay, patient.
Yes. Here's where you see these people have not yet come to understand that the love for President Weah is so high. They can get rid of it. And they can get rid of us because he lives in our heart. They went against us for that headquarters, and today they speak to it that it was destroyed. But the party has not been destroyed because the party lives in us. They will continue to use tear gas, but we will not die. We will not finish. Liberia will not win. The time will finish. In 2029, we will be back. We will be back. That's all I have to say. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, no?
Yeah.
This is AFN.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Mama Jalo.
Okay,
We ashamed. I've been fighting to get in no more, no way. But today I go through. You tell Boakai people, that please move up your upper. That made a God say, that heaven say. So if fasting do well, that God can take your rest. Because God will play you for him. I'm a money battery. Me, Mama Jalo, I be okay with battle in a minute. When go out on Kelly Street, they'll tell you, I can be my lapa, be battle in it. Take I can get a chase. When they put it so, I say, you know your part that there's great. When you go anywhere, I swear behind, you can get racked. You can't power, you made people homeless, you made a jobless, you making the people who like miserable, you are said no way. So now you know what we headed to. Yeah, we are confused.
Okay.
So your weird Boakai, that is lead that great people alone. What do you think? So we are God saying, when the fasting two body down one by one.
All right. Thank you. Clay Riches, right? They cut off the mark because he was speaking. Clay Riches, right? They cut off the mark because he was not speaking the right thing and he was speaking with confident lies. So the lady off the mark. Oh, yeah. Israel Newton said, good morning, brother Israel. Our president's speech was 3 minutes 58 seconds. Clay Richard continued, the problem here, JNB was lying on the stage. So the lady got mad. So she lowered the mark. Yeah. Well, I can tell you, I'm going to do everything. Let's take this message. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning. Oh.
Okay. My name is Testimony Junior. I do call you from Jacobtown.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What happened to the airport yesterday, especially the tender? They look so surprised to the United Palestine. On a serious note, you know, people that the government put down, these are the people that went on the airport there to welcome the ex-president. My brother, let me tell you this. I can get malaria, I get typhoid, my stomach, everything dirty. Then you take all of the medicine, you put it in one cup to give it to me. How you expect for all of that thing to get killed at the same time? What you can do as a human being is this. A good starter is you solve that problem one by one. JNB came in this country here, people that George we are put on salary. He put all the people down. Now see people that their money they had, they took it, they went to buy motorbike to get on the street so that they can maintain themselves and support their family. He looked at them, he put restriction to that people. So yesterday, what you saw, these are the people that went to the airport yesterday to show to Boakai that what he's doing is not comfort. Let me end on this note. Yesterday, it was good that they called off our president because he went over there, nothing tangible he had to show to the people at the UN Assembly over there. He had nothing absolutely to talk. Because let me tell you, Prophet, he always saying that the paper is a whole artist, but people can pay attention to it. He showed it clearly. The speeches and what I see he offered to the UN Assembly, that's a clear indication that this paper is a whole and continue to live as a whole. Thank you ever so much. The name remains the same, same testimony, Judge, and I do join you from Jacobtown.
Thank you. Good morning. Hello?
Hello, boss.
Yeah.
It's Oscar Zimmer calling from Bomba to the Nima County.
Okay.
But I say, it baffled me to see a director of police of the country to take issue to behave as we behave yesterday on our people. This country is for all Liberians. For a director of police to be a policy police, what people seriously are responsible to receive their leader, to say police in a brutalized as the way they did yesterday. I want for international community to look at the attitude of the government. The government has said they keep to rescue the Liberian people. They are just pressuring the Liberian people, and the director of police want her to be a people citizen to live a clean water, to cater to all Liberians, taking his turn every day, pressuring one group of people like CBC partisans is uncalled for. So we want to call upon Girl Coma this morning. We don't want care in this country. We don't want care in this country. The attitude is showing to the Liberians that you want to be here in this country. Because the war that you have fought during the administration, you are not satisfied. You are not satisfied. Because Governor Coma was one of the fighters during that regime. He was fighting in Buchanan, and for that he left his way in Morocco. He came by, and he wanted to stay be the same war. So we want to call upon him this morning. We want to call him. That every day is not Christmas. The attitude of war seditions is getting too much. We are very out of patience. So we are calling upon peaceful Liberians, mostly those in government, Minister of Justice, to talk to the director of police. That you stop terrorizing seditions.
Okay.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Thank you, boss.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, my son. Good morning, my best friend. Good morning, a friend to old lady. Good morning, a friend I got respect for the old man. Them. I thank God for my president for life. Thank God for my part-time. But you know what happened, my son? They said, "You shall know them." You see, when Joria was president, the police director follow after his footsteps because you are not rebel. He disarmed rebel. They met at there. And we know whether you are rebel, but your attitude show that you are rebel. So the director and all proving to us that you are rebel. So God, let God take care of us and control the country. But let me tell you one thing. The word of God told us in the book of Proverbs 31. You read the first chapter, but when you read down, you understand it. The Bible says, "Well, all men in power, you take hard time." So they hard time, they put our brother they crime. And they crime, they are the word of crime. So mostly about us. So let them cry good. Let them cry good. Let them cry about God will make way because we know we voted for Joseph Boakai. But Joseph Boakai is sound now. He had damage. He can't think good. So thank you, and I praise God for my president. I don't know whether they wanted to assassinate him. Because anytime Joria coming, they will care for it. The last time they were about Joria coming, Joria made them away. So I thank you, my son. I thank you, all the friends. I thank you. And I thank God for my president in Jesus' name.
Amen. Good morning. Hello? Oh, feedback. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. It-Sept. I'm Bishop David Council, Governor of another street light in Lower Johnsonville. Thank you for the fascinating discussion this morning. It-Sept, firstly, let me say welcome to our President, His Excellency, Dr. George Sanoria, and all the citizens that went to the airport yesterday.
Thank you. I want to tell those that went to the airport yesterday, thank you for welcoming the single person to the country. But I don't get it. Why is better when ever the former president coming back to the country, every common will continue to create a kind of bad feeling. I mean, he's not even here though. Gregory is in. So they just want to cause problems when something happens, then they go later in America. But sometimes I bring the American government, you cause problems, send them back to our country. Any problem they cause,
Because in Liberia was sedition was not peaceful. But now we have gone to war and then they go back to America, they be enjoying them. What we hear, suffering people, burning houses and destroying people, when they got after the war. That's what they were fighting for. The president I went to the United Nations, you know why they follow him back? Because they felt that his boss was going, so they felt the boss was going, so they not wanted for him to fall off on the stage. That's why they ran to him, and the laugh was too much to have a back color. Because the other president was lying or do some of them can get lying and things, but he was worse. That's why he followed it back. And now the first time it happened that he experienced that for the 2 years experience. That's what we're getting so. So that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. Good morning.
Yes, morning. Israel, Peter Delicasa again. Man, I'm very sorry. I don't see General Major passing around with that kind of noise, man.
Yeah, it's good. You're in a better place. Go ahead now.
Yeah. Just as I was saying, I said, let me appreciate the seditions and those are all that convert yesterday at the Rabat International Airport and also and we had to welcome the arrival of our president into the country. I think it was an amazing, except for Godwill Kuma, who really instituted a gross incompetency and inattitude and also a police brutality against sedition. I don't know what is happening with Godwill Kuma. Whenever you hear about CDC, you become intimidated. And CDC is on their major threat. Their major threat is what? Their gross incompetency and the ineptitude that they have instituted over the year. They have failed to deliver the promises that Joseph Boakai made. You see what they did yesterday? To boost the morale of sedition and that of our president. Other than the left cabinet ministers, other than their whole attention, their own president was speaking at the United Nations General Assembly. You could not listen to the man. The whole attention was on His Excellency President Weah. So that's why we continue to tell them that come 2029, Weah is going to come back. But if they still sit down in their team mind and say Weah will not come back, all of them will be voting for Weah come 2029. Because God will come out, there's no amount of political intimidation is going to stop us. We are very much sophisticated and educated more than you people who know all your tactics. All what you people did yesterday, stay. We resisted, we're resilient, and God is with us. That God was with us until our president came, who accompanied us into a house and us safely. So we are very much happy and impressed. My fellow citizens, let us continue to engage them intellectually so that Canton 29 we can unseat and these criminal and the corrupt and the individual. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. I like to read my old man text. You know, I like him for that. What is it? Ambassador Wilton Buchu Morgan Jr. said yesterday at Rabat International Airport, while the police were using tear gas on seditions, nearby residents and students were also affected by the gas. Thank God for my life because I almost got killed in Boakai police hand yesterday at Ira. Edwin V. Hoff Zion. Let me read his comment. Yeah. He said, Israel, I will not stop listening to your program, but also I will not relent in pointing out what I believe to be your shortcomings. Some of us develop love and respect for certain individuals because we think they share similar principles. For me, I believe in uncompromising justice and fair play in every given situation. Yes, in your response to my early comments on your voluntary decision to restrict participants on your platform, I applauded you for it and decided to monitor the process. But when I observed you were not fully extending by your decision, I call your attention to you. Your response was that it is your programs and the prerogative to determine how long you allow certain callers to speak, but you don't accord similar privilege to others. It is not just not fair. I love your platforms and would not stop following you. I'm gonna joke with you. So I let it real comment. Yeah. And Mr. Hoff, I can get certain time. And some people I can call up that time. I don't know when I've called up people, but I can't give everybody time. When I say 1 minute, some people even go more than 1 minute. You know that one. What am I, Papi? I learn for you. You can't joke with me. Yeah. Thank you so kindly, man. Okay, let me take the message. Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Paul Yasin.
Morning.
How are you? For you are.
I don't know.
You know what I know.
Okay.
All right, Paul Yasin. Yesterday, the program I went for our president. Yeah, my first time we on our airport. Paul Yasin. There was yes, all over. See, we came him up in the PSU and you on our airport. You saw the miracle yesterday. You know, go everywhere. Now, my first time on our airport, Yasin, I see that the real on him up in Apple. Near my Oma Wapalo, eh? And you know, in everything was there. Yeah, when they were playing, you were there and walking, standing around. Yasin, it set me in my chest. I wake off and walk make a way. I wake off safely. But to me, no move on to that airport junction. So car all the way beyond the car was so afraid. All the person went back. We running and went back to the junction way. Now I think it set me away off 2 times. But I tell all my God, thank you for my life and my own life. We tell God, everything was successful. We never go. We so somehow. We love the president so much. You know, in everything our president he is blessed. We love him.
Oh, she slipped up. Ambrose, my old man Ambrose, MSA said Israel. He said Israel. The mark was disconnected because it's attached to a lies detector. Oh, so when you line the mark and call over is there. The rabbi of our former president, may Allah protect him from calamity. Amen. Rita Hart, how you doing? Rita, you there in Massachusetts? It's a blessings to you and the entire King 7 family for this informative program each and every day. Daniel Kazulu, how are you? Samson Kamara said, good morning, my brother. Watching you from North Dakota, USA Fargo. The Liberian people are in darkness, but pretty soon there will be a daylight. John B. Bear said, that man can lie. He lying every day. Lawrence Sherman said, good morning, Brother Israel, but we don't need MPC grant. We have so much money. The guy. Okay. Susan Suarez said, good morning, Mrs. C. From an end. I'm watching from Canada, Ontario. Thank God for life. You the strength and courage to be in class today. May God bless you and your family continuously. Amen. Louis Z. Davis said, good morning, my good people. Welcome, my black diamond. Aaron P. Moluba said, good morning. But we are here. I'm watching you from Sheffron Township, Lower Magibby County, District 1. Avi Manen said, good morning, Israel. But we are here. Please tell my black president, George Begube Manen, we are. Good morning. And I'm watching from Grand Cape Man County, King Joy. Elijah Ponga said, good morning, my King 7 family. Following you live from Foya City, Lofa County this morning. Thanks for the show. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so let's say, let me recap quickly. Yeah. Achitape, how are you, my brother? You're in Dallas, Texas. Usman Ansu. Okay, Vatan area, Eva Deon Konashate. Okay, let me see. Those of you are welcome. She said, welcome back, King George. So that we go strictly to those who welcoming back the former president back to the country. William Harris said, watching you from Harvard City. Thanks for the show. And good morning, my black president, George Mananwea. Juja Wonwa said, arrival of the B-52 yesterday. Okay. Let me just squeeze these people in quickly before we go. Good morning.
Morning, Boakai.
Go ahead.
Morning, Boakai.
Go ahead. Oh.
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah. Oh, my. Spend the money. I'm calling my video of personal. Boakai. As I'm talking my eye, I to the embassy. After I'm making embassy, I came to the embassy.
Oh.
I've been a complaint. Yes, I'm in the embassy. No.
You to the embassy?
Yes. I'm in all way.
Oh.
Yeah. He said I'm going to go write letter. I put my telephone number. The deputy said I'm going to go write letter and put my fingers and everything inside. I bring it. Then they will invite me. I tell you, if someone passed through yesterday, I'm coming to die. Yes. My mom didn't know. I'm coming to die yesterday free.
So you carry a complaint to the American people?
I brought a complaint. I said enough. I tell I want to see the American government to intervene our case now because we are tired.
And they say we are letter.
Yes. It's not bad. When we write a letter, we'll be here. I'll go write a letter tomorrow. See the money, I'll be here. But I say I'll go there. I will see them. I say enough.
Okay.
We are suffering. We are still in the country. And I will tell you about and do organize it to us.
Okay. Make your eye. I will be all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Morning. Okay.
Sale irala samaleku irala samaleku irala asesaya sale irala samaleku irala
Well, let me say a very big thank you to all of you, the many callers. Thank you for your comments, suggestions, and recommendations. The way forward on our best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. Those of you in Radio Land, thank you for your listening role. Those of you in the diaspora, thank you so much for playing a more participatory role, and thank you for your comment. Let me inform you on Thursday. Of course, on Thursday, will be the King's fundraising rally in support of King's City. So please get yourself prepared, package, and be part of it on Thursday. Thanks for country. Thanks for citizens. And we have some thanks to all of you, from the police, and all of you for yesterday. Israel, we are safe. We'll be back tomorrow with God's grace. Bye-bye. Jeremo,